What's up, guys? I haven't done a YouTube video in a while. My laptop's dead, but on top of that, YouTube got rid of the direct record thing, and every time I would direct record, it would crash halfway through anyways. So, I've been wanting to do this video for a while. I got the part like a month ago. I just haven't had the time. I've been cleaning up this crap heap known as my room. Dealing with a lot of other personal crap. I don't know if you can see on the door. I also finally organized my Game Boy collection, which I have a ton of videos coming up on that if I don't screw them up, which who knows. I bought parts to do 2 backlights for a Game Boy DMG and then my Game Boy Pocket. Not the ones on that wall though. I have an extra green Game Boy Pocket, and then I got a couple Game Boy DMGs that I fixed up and such. One that's kind of a lost cause, but and then I have to do a repair on my DS Lite because that thing broke like a couple years ago, and they finally decided to fix the hinge. So yeah, anyways, so I don't know if anyone has heard about it, but there's this device online that fixes the NES's major issues. And if anyone's ever owned an NES, you'll know the blinking light issue. You put a game in, and it just shows up jumbled, or just blinks, or whatever. You have to pull the game out, blow on it, whatever. So I bought this. This is actually 2 separate pieces, called the Blinking Light Win. Basically, you pull out the tray, pull out the pin connector, pop this one in, pop this tray in, slides over, actually the other way around, and then you put a cartridge in, and you don't have to push it down, and it's supposed to work every single time. So if you look, see if this focuses. Basically, it's just 2 Game Genie cart ends, which that's not what it's from, and they're soldered onto this board. And it's supposed to work every single time, and from what I understand, it even has, you can see that little chip, it even has a region lockout for it, so you can, or unlock I should say, so you can play PAL games, I think, from what I've understood. You have to like hit it, like turn on and off like 10 times, and it'll go into PAL mode. I have no use for that. But when you order one from Arcade Works, keep in mind it will take them, I don't even know how long. I think it took them 3 or 4 months to send it. More like 2, 3. Because it says 6 weeks on their website. From what I understand, it started with a Kickstarter. I found out about this through Repair Tech USA or Retro Repair Tech? I know I'm going to butcher his channel. I think it's Repair Tech USA. Because his stuff is awesome. All the stuff he fixes. He's helped me out on a bunch of different things, just sending questions to the website or through his videos. But yeah, it comes with 2 stickers. This one just says do not press down, which I might actually put on there. And then this cool little blinking light win sticker. I'm probably going to show a little bit of the it being put together. Not in this video. I'm probably going to combine them. See if I can actually edit something for once, because as I said, my laptop's dead. I have my desktop, and I have this phone. But basically, we all know this issue. Put it on, and I have nothing but jumbled screen. Turn it on. Again, it still does that. Open it up. Ow. I usually don't use this NES for this exact reason, because I have a top loader. And there we go. This is a really clean pin connector compared to most, but that's the whole thing that we're aiming to fix. So I'm going to start taking this apart. I'll probably get a bunch of screws out and then just turn the camera back on and start filming again. So see you guys later. And yes, I have Battletoads in here because I collect for that game. It's kind of ridiculous. I own, I think, 10 copies of this game for different systems. I even have the Tiger handheld version. The only one I don't have right now is Battle Maniacs, I think. The arcade cab, and then 1 or 2 extremely rare things. But, yeah. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully this works. So I pretty much have the NES disassembled. You're going to have to take out the bottom screws. You're going to have to take out the screws for the tray. Or the RF shield, I mean. Then you're going to have to take out the screws for the tray. And then you're going to have to kind of shimmy it out. For most people, you'll know how to do this because you've repaired these before. But this goes bye-bye. I would not throw it out. Because I'm pretty sure if you fix shells for a living, or not a living, for a hobby, you'll pretty much need one of these later down the road, because you're probably not going to want to put one of these blinking light winds in everything you get. But that, and, you know, if there's a purist, you might want to keep that, and the pin connector, you never know when you'll need it. And then you also need to do the screws in the back for the whole motherboard. Now what you do is you take the motherboard up, lift it a little, shimmy the pin connector out. Now, I wouldn't immediately put it in. I'm going to clean the connector on the actual system. And yeah, I've been recovering from a cold for the last week, so I think that's why I kind of nuked my room and completely turned it upside down to clean it. But yeah, surprisingly, there is a little amount of dirt in there. There we go. So, yeah, it's always good to clean that. Now, let's get the blinking light when. Now, obviously you have to follow the arrows, make sure this is pointing up. And it just slides. Oh, I can get it on. Man, that's a tight fit. Watch me snap the connector, knowing me. Oh, there we go. You gotta do one side then the other. And it's not fun to push in because you got all the pins pushing right against your hand. Should probably dust this. And putting this back will be a pain sometimes. As it is being right now. There we go. Alright, that's all seated. Where are my last 2 screws? And then I love these screwdrivers. They always come in handy. Not too much for delicate parts because you can strip a screw or strip the post that's going in. But that's in. Now I think there's 2 screws you don't use on this. I'm going to double check that now because I've never installed this before. But yeah, to me, it looks like you're only doing, if I can get the screws. So when you take this apart, if you've done it before, you'll know when you take off the tray, you get 6 screws. There's 4 of these, like bronze-like ones, and then 2 of these big silver ones. Big silver ones go in the middle, technically. There's 2 in the back, and then 2 kind of right in front of the 2 in the back. And you use these big silver ones in the middle. And since the cartridge connector is not there anymore, you don't use... Actually, I don't think that's right. Yeah, that would actually bottom out, I'm pretty sure. You're usually supposed to put the long ones, but since the added height of this cartridge connector is gone, I'm pretty sure you don't need that anymore. Because you would have this thick wall sit right under this. And it looks like you don't have that anymore, so you might just need bronze ones. Yeah, I would say that's what you need. I actually haven't opened an NES in so long. It's got to be before 2012 or 11 since I've done it. Oh man, it's a 7-minute video already. Well, before I screw the rest of the console in, I'm just going to test it because... So I'm back. Now, before you test any game in this, since you put a brand new connector in there, clean it. Because the whole point, well, part of the point, of why the other connectors are so bad is because they get corroded and dirty. Among the fatal flaw of having to push it down. So, pop it in. Boom. First try. So, if you'd like to order one of these, I think it's from arcadeworks.com. And they're like $30 shipped. It's about, I think it's $25. But boom, every single time. And you can't push it down because it's a solid connector. But I'm going to button this up, put the stickers on, play some Battletoads. And fail horribly at level 3 Turbo Tunnel.